Hello, Internet friends. It's Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions bringing you today's Tech Tip Tuesday. I want to show you the conversation came up this weekend on how to draw I guess, splayed or flared window detail in like a masonry or straw bale or adobe type of structure. Let's use our favorite software, Chief Architect, and we'll get started right after this. I do want to say Happy New Year to y'all. Thanks so much for subscribing, for liking these videos, for interacting. I really enjoy the interaction with you all. So I've got set up a couple of different window types. I want to show you this one first. I called Masonry 12, and here's the definition of it. I've set up a 12-inch thick masonry layer. That is my main layer right here. Then I added furring strips, 1.5 inches thick, and drywall, 1/2 inch thick, for a total of, where is the total thickness? 14 inches, right there. Okay, so to start off with, I have a couple of windows. These three walls are that Masonry 12 wall type. I dropped one window in here, and I'm set in here the options that it is not recessed. It doesn't have that option since there's no sheathing layer. It's only just the main layer on the exterior. Casing, you can do a frame that fit to wall. In this case, it's fit to wall, and so the frame goes from the exterior of the wall to the interior of the wall. Now in this window, I changed the frame to 4 inches thick. So it starts on the exterior here and goes back 4 inches this way. Okay. For this wall, I made a copy of the interior 12 or the masonry 12 layer. And here's how I set this up. I did 2 layers. One's an exterior layer of red brick, 8 inches thick, and the main layer is red brick, 4 inches thick. Okay. By default, it would show up typically like this, with a line between the main layer and the exterior layer. Since I don't want that, I'm going to go back and define this and click on the main layers. That will define this line right here. And I'm going to change this to this really non-existent line type. It's not I guess you could call it an invisible line type, yes. Okay, so in plan view, it looks like it's just one layer. Now, because I have this wall type that has one layer across here, meeting a corner to this wall type that has 2 layers across here, that's where this line comes in and this line comes in. This line would be here, but I adjusted some of the end like that. So I can adjust the intersecting points, wall intersections. Bring it like that. Ultimately, I'd love to just have, if I were to do this, I would just have the one layer type all the way around. And let's just show that real quick, like that. And so here's that line over here, but back here where there's two wall types of the same wall of the same type, there's no black line. Okay. So let's now drop in a window here. Okay. Into this wall, and I'm going to set that the options for the window specification recessed and go to main layer. So now whatever thickness I make these two layers is how deep I can recess this casing back here. Okay. And notice that the frame now just goes from the interior layer to the main layer. And here's our casing. I took a section of this window, and for giggles, I'm going to make the casing, exterior casing, 12 inches wide, and I'm going to remove the apron. Right? Yes. Wait, no, not sill. No sill. That's what I'm going to remove the exterior sill. That's what it was. There we go. Okay. Then I drew a triangle in this section view here. And just for giggles, I'll give this a solid fill so that you can see what it is, that triangle. I played with this, adding this shape to the library, using this add to library button, and found after 4 different versions, here's the shape that you can see, the shape that I drew matches up here, right? Come on. Well, it's not working. Okay. My screen draw tool isn't working. So this didn't work when adding it. This didn't work. I had to flip it really as if I were drawing it from the header side of the top side of this here. Now, when I've selected this flare window detail 4, I can just paste this onto the window. You see the icon of the molding. You just paste that onto the window. Let's take a view of this. Let's select the window and open it and go to casing. That didn't apply. Here we go. Let's apply it there. There we go. Now we open it, casing, and we'll make that 8 inches deep. And there's our flared, recessed window with a casing. If I want to apply materials to it, I can apply that brick. Now, the one thing with brick is that you'll notice it is vertical here. So if I were top and bottom, if I wanted to really make these horizontal, I would have to not do the casing situation. I'd have to do 2 different 3D moldings so that this side, the sides would have one brick material, and I could make another brick material that's turned 90 degrees so that the top and bottom would have that brick material. Otherwise, I can't change it. In this case, doing it like this. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for following along. I've learned something new with this myself in this exercise. So thanks again for watching. Click like and subscribe down there. Hit the like button and leave a comment. Have a great week. Thanks and take care.